Well, welcome to Timeline Ranch. So it's morning, interesting morning outside. I'll show you that here in a minute. I'll also show you what I'm planning on doing today. So all these stair pieces that I coated with a second coat of epoxy yesterday, I will be installing them. Got the fire going, heating up some water for some moringa DLT. So I've got all the pieces to do. If you caught that other video, you saw which ones I did, but I've got the ones to cap all of this, the toe board for there, all these pieces that run up the stairs that direction on both sides, along with the base trim for here all the way out. The other ones that, I couldn't get the measurements on these other ones because I needed these pieces in place so I can get the measurement for the toe board. Once I do those, I'll epoxy those, put those in place, and then I can get the measurement for the step, because I need to maintain that lip that I want, a half-inch lip on the step. And the toe board needs to be on first because it's hard to judge exactly where the tile adhesive is going to sit. It may vary an eighth of an inch or so. So to get it exact, that's the best way to do it. And that top step up there, I've got to do some little carpentry work. I need to recess the wood flooring to allow for it to sit flush with the hardy backer and tile on the other side of the door threshold up there. Well, let's go outside and see what it looks like. The wind laid down some. It was real bad last night and yesterday. It's quite windy. I've been up for a couple hours tidying up around here. Today's the last full day that I'll be here. It was a real light misting rain earlier. You can see the cloud bank up there on the mountain. You can see the mountain top. Let's go take a quick walk along the pond, see how everything's looking. I'm not going to film putting those steps in there. If you saw that other one, it's just like laying tile. There's nothing, I don't think, too interesting about it. Just wet sponge both sides to make sure they're clean and a little bit moist, and put the tile adhesive on there. Make sure it's all leveled up. Not a whole lot to look at in there. Yeah, I'm sure that moringa will spring up and look nice by the time I get to come back out here again. The wind's still a little brisk this morning. Well, it looks like that deal is going to make it. I thought that one was going to die. That one right there looked like it was going to die the other day. It looks like it's going to make it now. See if I can find a still this morning. I think that's one right there. Yeah, the pond got plenty of oxygen yesterday with the wind blowing it water this direction, coming out of the north. Nothing new with that pecan tree. Nothing new with that little bitty pecan tree down there. Onion still looks alright. It's a white onion. Nothing new with that pecan tree. The first pecan tree that I planted looks like it's just starting to think about leafing out. English walnut looks good. This is the one that was the lucky one to get to ride inside the cab of the truck, so its leaves didn't get beat up. This is one of the unlucky ones that rode 700 miles in the back of the truck. Looks like it's starting to come back. Yeah, it looks all right. That one's looking all right. It's got 3 spots where it's leafing out. Yeah, these almonds are pretty tough, apparently. They look good the whole time. Oh, there's that ladybug again, right on the end leaf. Yeah, there must be something on there. Ladybugs don't hang out on plants unless there's something to eat. I didn't see anything. Must be something tiny. Out here in the Chihuahuan Desert, if there's something to eat, I guarantee you something's going to be eating it. Nothing goes to waste out here. That one looks good. I don't know, this one just don't look. This is the one the soil broke up on the roots when I went to plant it. Maybe it didn't like that. Hopefully it makes it. It's still alive. Hopefully the weather will change for the better for it. I know it's not liking this temperatures and the wind. I can always plant another one if it doesn't make it. This one looks all right. That one looks all right. Chinese chestnut. So after I get those pieces on the stairs, you can see the cloud bank real good over there. After I get those stairs capped off with the pieces I have ready, I'm going to come back over and start working on this spoil pile. Get as much up there on the road as I can. A good thing about today, it's going to be a low evaporation day with the light mist and the cloud cover. Well, I'm going to go get those stairs capped off so I can start doing some dirt work. See you in a little bit. Well, I got all the stair pieces that I had ready to go in place. Got some shims holding on there. I'll put some dark brown caulking, you know, where the joints are. I think it'll blend in nicely. Once all this is caulked and floated out to it, it's going to look clean. You know, I'll paint it right to that edge there. That same dark brown color that matches that caulking. Yeah, they turned out looking real good. And looking up the stairs. Got both sides in there. Right here, the sheetrock, that's why this is sticking out. The sheetrock will come flush to that face. I may do a red oak veneer there. I don't know, I'll have to think about it. Yeah, glad to see that done. Actually, that was the hard part. The easy part's, you know, going to be cutting the stairs because they're just a straight cut across. The stairs and the toe boards. Maybe another year or so before I get to that. At least I got some of this stuff used up that I've been having to move around quite a few times. It's going to look real nice when it's completed. You know, I'll run sheetrock down to where that hardy backer is. And then it's going to get red oak veneer up to, I haven't decided, probably around 36 inches. And then it'll have bead molding, similar to this type of molding. And then the rosettes, but smaller rosettes at the joints. And then it's going to have limestone, the fossilized limestone, but cut rectangular on a diagonal. Well, I have some pieces over here, but I'm not going to look at them right now. They're going to go above that bead molding, and then chair molding above that, and then you know, sheetrock with a knockdown finish above that. It's going to look real clean. It'll blend in nicely with the colors of the natural riverbed gravel. Yeah, it turned out to be a nice day. It took me 4.5 hours to get that all in there and positioned properly. You know, all that light clouds burned off. The wind died down some. It's still a little windy. I guess it's time to get to work outside. So I'm going to haul this load of rock. Well, it's a little over a load, but I'm going to haul it up there where I made that leaky weir, just to block off in case the water wants to go into the road section. That should stop the water from coming over it if it did want to go that way. It's nice to see the mountains with the sun rays peeking through the clouds like that. Well, I think that's going to be it for equipment work. I got a bunch of oddball stuff to do, so let me get going on it. See you on the next one.